Okay then. Now we've finished populating the DEDI file, we can move on to actually testing this server, see if everything we've done is right. And the first thing to notice is that the dedicated init doesn't actually belong here. Okay, it doesn't belong under the core part of the program. So we have to move that, and we have to move it into the GP Bikes folder. Okay, so once we look inside the GP Bikes folder, there's the DEDI ini that we just moved into it. That is the correct place for it. Just going to check this again now, because the settings we put on before were very much based on the tutorial, whereas now I want to actually make it run. So some of the things that we had to change to achieve that are down here. Okay, I wanted to choose Victoria as the track. Okay, that's the only track I've got installed on this, because don't forget, inside your GP Bikes folder, if you want to add other tracks, you need to create the directory tracks and start adding them in. At the moment I've only got the track that's in the PKZ, which is Victoria. Okay, I'm choosing the open category. That will allow every bike that comes with the game to be used. Okay, in this case, of course, that is the default bikes only, okay, which are held inside the bikes PKZ. And once again, if you want to start adding all the mod bikes in, you need to create a new folder called bikes, okay, and populate it from in there. So now we've got open category, Victoria. Just running down the other options. I'm going to leave everything to default here as far as weather goes and aids. I have put in though the times for practice, qualifying, warm up. Get that all in. I've designated whether the sighting lap's on or off. In this case I've done off by setting 0. I've left everything else as it is, apart from down here where we've got the resume function. Okay, that string there, don't forget, is an example, so it's not relevant to anything at the moment, so I've commented that out with a semicolon there. I've also turned the save function off because I don't want the save or the pause functions to be working at the moment. Okay, so save that with the changes you've made, make sure everything's valid. Okay, then we can go back to our shortcut. Now don't forget, you can move that shortcut onto your desktop or wherever you want to run it, so it's more handy. And then I click start server, double click, and the server starts running. Okay, as you can see now, it's got the session name in it, it's got the maximum amount of clients. I chose 50 because I know my bandwidth is really good, and the setting of number 2 there means that the bandwidth is high. It's going to tell me where my results go to and where my replay goes to once the end of the race session occurs. We've got the name of the particular race, we've got the default track, the open category bikes, and the 60 minutes for each one of the sessions, and unrealistically 200 laps, and the sunny conditions. And that's it. That's now available to view on the online, you know, in the world server list, if inside your game, or indeed in the server list online. So that concludes getting the dedicated server running. Thanks very much.